You can define what you want to be known for. You have been born with distinct strengths.
And that gift will be your ticket to succeeding.
You own your destiny. You're driving the bus.
Because it doesn't matter what that girl said to you. It doesn't matter whether or not that teacher thought you could do it. The only thing that can stop you from going after your goals is you.
The reason you care about this is you will make more money if you know what your strengths are. You're standing in your own way.
I worked for years, toiling away, thinking that if I just worked hard enough, the company would recognize my hard work and promote me and give me additional pay and benefits. I was loyal to a fault. I thought the company would always take care of me.
I realized at that point in my life that I was sitting in the back of a bus and I was wondering why the bus wasn't going where I wanted it to go. Why is this life not going where I want it to go? And it suddenly dawned on me that I was supposed to be driving the bus. I had the steering wheel, and that the reason it wasn't going where I wanted it to go is I wasn't driving. I was just riding along, hoping it would happen to end up where it wanted to go.
We're sitting in the jobs, working, on average, getting 22% less pay because we negotiated for 22% less pay.
You have to look in the mirror and think, I can do this, I'm smart, I'm talented, and I'm gonna be able to get the job done.
Imagine facing aspirations to achieve high-level business positions as a woman, broke, and facing the world with a deck stacked against you. She faced a mountain of debt and crushing grief. Forced to put herself through college and pull herself out of her circumstances, Bethany Williams has become a successful businesswoman, professional speaker, and accomplished author.
I didn't want to be a single mother. I didn't want to raise my children alone. There was so much riding on me, I couldn't afford to fail.
And then she said, and if I didn't have a bachelor's degree at the time, she goes, if you don't get your degree, you're not gonna scale in this company. We promote people with education. So you need to enroll in college, you need to get your degree done.
So you can decide the path that you go down and where you want to follow, and it's all about your dreams.
It took me years of disappointments before I realized that you not only had to work hard, but you had to apply for those promotions and request additional pay and benefits. Those people that did that were making more money. I learned the rules of business survival and secured top-level positions in some of the nation's leading organizations, like General Electric, IDX Systems Corporation, Perot Systems, and PwC.
The only difference between failure and success is the successful person got back up and kept going.
She was named one of the top 25 women to watch in business from the Dallas Business Journal in 2010. Today, Bethany is remarried and lives in Dallas, where she and her family enjoy an active and fulfilling life.
Not only do I want to raise awareness of the struggles that women face in climbing the ladder, because my climb has been difficult and arduous, but I want to make the climb easier for others.
We need to learn to see our capabilities and strengths, and they need to be in our head. They need to be bigger than our weaknesses. Aim to see the best in yourself.
So you've been distinctly gifted to do something special, and it's your job to figure out what it is.
You will be able to thrive. You will be able to get the jobs that you want, and you will be able to make more money if you have a focused attention on where you want to go.
A talented author, Bethany writes a weekly motivational blog that encourages her many readers to live each day as a remarkable and precious gift for personal growth and happiness. She has authored books, Winning Strategies for Women, Tips to Advance and Make More Money at the Office, and From Mother to Mentor, Father to Coach. She works tirelessly in an attempt to balance the scales, showing women everywhere that you control your destinies and your earnings. Focus on personal branding, concentrating on how to create a personal brand that will market you or your small business in a new economy.
People are still just throwing out their resumes out there. You can't tell what their passions are, you can't tell what they're good at, and you cannot read it and see what their objectives are for where their career is going to go.
If you don't define the path you want to take, picture you're Dorothy on the Wizard of Oz. If there's a gold road in front of you and you do not define the path you're going to take, it's just going to be set for you. You are writing the greatest story ever told as you write your life story and you decide what characters are going to be in your life and you decide what road you're going to want to go down.
The struggles that I've encountered have moved me into action. They have uniquely positioned me and made me who I am. An executive, mother of 3, working full-time, passionately speaking to encourage you to live your best life and motivating you to change the world. First your world, and then the world around you, starting with one life, one person, one day at a time.
She wants to motivate you to succeed. Success is within your reach. Ask her to speak to your group. She will motivate and inspire your audience with her candid stories and real-life experiences. She will open doors to futures that some may not have considered possible. We can't wait to hear from you.